Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some football? Because I sure am. We're not there though, because it's preseason. However, I'm Cobra, and I am joined by a very good panel tonight. I am joined by Tyler, Alex, Jamie, Ricky, not my brother, and Billy. Say hello, everyone.
Whoa.
Hi.
Hello.
Aha, yes. Wow. Interesting start to the season. We had the Hall of Fame game already happen earlier this week, and it was fantastic. Unless you're Ricky, who is a Raiders fan watching the Chargers.
Hey, I wasn't home. I went to church, so church was more important than that Thursday night football. Next Thursday, Raiders play Seattle. I won't be because I got church again. So
Wow.
my wife thinks that church comes first.
Amen,
Hey,
brother.
it sounds like you and our sound guy Keith would definitely get along great.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about the Hall of Fame game for a minute. Bringing it up. Bring it up for a minute. Yeah, Los Angeles absolutely dominated that contest, 34-7. Very interesting. It is kind of shocking to see Detroit stumble out of the gate like this in the first preseason week, but then again, it's preseason. I am going to start. I'm going to actually go to. I'm going to start with Tyler, Alex, Billy, Jamie, and end with Ricky. You guys have. I want to hear your opinions on this game.
My personal opinion is that, it looks like second string Chargers looks pretty good under John Harbaugh. Trey Lance, I mean, he's not going to start unless Herbert goes
Justin
down.
Herbert.
But he played very well. Can't really say much about the Lions because they just didn't show up. They left their shit on the bus. I really don't have anything else to say. Next person.
Alex.
I watched the back end of this game because I was preoccupied beforehand. But what I saw out of the Chargers, something I never saw from them in the regular season, a competent offense that actually put the ball in the end zone. And like Tyler said, Trey Lance came out of the fire on a boomstick. He, struggled in Dallas, didn't play much, was the savior in San Fran before Brock Purdy was ever in existence. And I feel like the Lions are struggling without Ben Johnson at first, but it's preseason. Everybody struggles in preseason. I doubt they're going to struggle at the gates in the regular season when we open up in a month. But it's fun to see the Lions struggling without Ben Johnson. And Kyle Allen and Hendon Hooker are god-awful backups. I don't know why they both started in that game. They was just pitiful in that game.
All right. I'll take my hot takes at the end, but I'll reserve them for a minute. Billy.
Well, I didn't watch it.
Right. Neither did I. Neither did a lot of us. But we still have opinions.
It's just a preseason. Preseason doesn't mean shit.
Valid. All right. Jamie.
Okay. So, good point. Marion Hampton looked great. As advertised.
Wow. Jamie, you have heavy background noise.
Yeah, and I can hear an echo.
How about now?
That's much
Still
better.
better, but echoey.
Well,
But go.
the echo is probably coming from another camera that needs to be on. Needs to be muted. The same.
Right.
Wait. Hampton looks as advertised. Kudos to him, and I think it's going to look very good from the ones. But unlike all of y'all, I could give two craps less about Trey Lance. That entire broadcast, they were just feeding nothing but information about Trey Lance. I would much rather heard about other players that are on the field who could very well be positioned on another roster currently.
Right. Right.
I got to hear about Trey Lance this, Trey Lance that. He's not ever going to be a thing, so why not be a thing from somebody who could have a chance to be a thing?
Oh, okay. Ricky, I know this isn't a dog. You don't have a dog. Didn't have a dog in the fight, but knowing the analytics of everything, what would you have to say? It really stood out to you about this?
Just preseason.
Yeah, just the Hall of Fame game.
Charger fans are already talking that they're going to win the Super Bowl this year because I was like, dude, it's only for preseason. It didn't count. I want to give flowers to Jim Harbaugh. He has the team prepared. That's all I can say.
I do agree with you, Ricky, that the Chargers are being as annoying as Yinzers, because every single year, Pittsburgh Steelers fans are always convinced that they're going to Super Bowl, but they're not going to Super Bowl. But in my opinion, with this game, Trey Lance did show his first round draft form, if that makes sense. Like he was showing to everyone that despite the fact that it was a second string offense and defense, he was able to lead the Chargers to victory. And of course, it gives the Chargers fans that live in LA and not in San Diego, fuck you, Spanos, obligatory meme there, that, they're becoming apathetic. They're like, we're going to Super Bowl after week 1 of preseason. Let me remind you, Chargers fans, that the 2008 Detroit Lions were 4-0 in the preseason before they went 0-16.
Yep.
That is where I stand on that.
Giants went 4-0 in like 2017 and went 2-14 in 2017. So I mean,
exactly. Preseason doesn't count. It is pretty much an audition piece. Who's going to make the cut? Who is going to make the cut list, and who is cleaning out the locker? That's it. All right. So now let's get to the brass tacks of it all, the main event. And the reason why I'm saying this main event is because we have been seeing a lot of hype surrounding the new uniforms, the rivalries uniform. The Brownstains, aka the Cleveland Browns, embracing their moniker and actually dyeing their whole uniform brown because they're shit. The Chargers bringing back the navy blues and different combinations. The Bills bringing back the red helmets for the final season at the old Highmark Stadium. The Green Bay Packers bringing back a retro-inspired throwback with the leather-clad helmet. And, of course, the Pittsburgh Steelers trying to channel the inner Dark Knight Rises and gave us that abomination.
The Giants also have a really cool one. They mixed retro with their modern uniform. It's actually really cool.
Well, it's better. It's better than the Montreal Canadiens inspired jersey you had last
Oh
year.
my god, that was
The
terrible.
freaking candy cane.
Run it.
Oh, yeah, and of course I forgot to mention Jamie and Alex bringing back your Washington Redacteds aways.
I'm here.
You're bringing.
Say what you want. I am all for. I am all for the Redskins.
Yeah, I look. I know that you and Alex are all hyped up for your Washington red potatoes. So.
Well, since they
I completely understand.
Since they're actually rebuilding the stadium where RFK is, I am a-okay with the world right now, for the most part. There's still one thing.
For the most part. So I'm going to randomize the order because, like I said, with the rivalries jersey concepts coming out this year, what do you think would be a pretty cool jersey concept coming out? Excuse me, a good jersey concept to use from other leagues, I should say. And how would you design it? But that would be like after everyone gets their idea out. And by the way, jersey idea for favorite team. And I am going to start. So I'm going to start with Jamie, then Alex, Tyler, Billy, Ricky, and myself. That's how we're going. Ricky, the reason why you're last, right? You're one spot above me is because you're behind the wheel. I'm giving you time.
All right.
So
yeah, I'm eating on dinner.
All right. So Jamie, go ahead.
So I was kind of looking at that, and the one thing that stuck out to me when I first started watching football, my first game I ever watched was Patriots versus Steelers, and this was a long time ago. I don't even remember the year. However, the one that stuck out to me was the Patriots, because it was a royal blue with red lettering with a white trim around the numbering.
You're talking about the New England Patriots.
Yes.
The classic, like the Super Bowl 31 era, I should say.
Not necessarily Super Bowl 31 era. This is older when they had the big Patriots logo on the shoulder pads era.
Ah, okay. So you're talking about the 75th. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about the 75th.
Yes. When I saw that jersey, I was like, that is a tough jersey.
So what you're saying is that the next jersey concept idea should be something inspiring around the anniversary collection, if that makes sense.
Correct.
How would you design that for Washington?
For Washington, it would be pretty simple. Obviously, we can't use the actual logo, but one of my favorite ones is the spearhead. So if you take the spearhead and wrap it around the shoulder pads with a dark burgundy top, full lettering with a white trim on the jersey, and then on the helmet, you just utilize the spear on the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that.
All right. Okay. All right, Alex.
In my honest opinion, I do feel like the NFL should go what the MLB is doing with City Connect jerseys. I feel like there's a lot of cool designs I've seen for City Connect jerseys for teams, Dolphins, the Commanders, and other teams like that can incorporate the city into jerseys. I think the MLB has done a really good job with that. Obviously, teams have tweaked their jerseys recently every year with different jerseys, but
with a little bit of a hit or miss when it comes to City Connect.
Yeah.
So, how would you design the Washington Commanders City Connect?
I would put the Washington Capitol building on the helmets, and I would do a white a maroon, like this is the I'm wearing, but a different maroon color to the front of it, and put the eagle on the shoulder, like the sleeves, and then do like
Ooh.
brown pants.
So you're saying what you're saying is you would make it an away jersey City Connect, and you would have the Capital. Like I said, it would basically be inspired by Washington Capitals. That's what you're saying.
For the most part, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, Billy.
I thought you were going to be next.
Oh wait, it's Tyler. Excuse me. I sorry about that, Billy. You're next. But Tyler, go ahead.
The Giants, as long as I don't lose the Montreal Canadiens bullshit like they did last year, I'll be okay. How I would do the City Connect for like New York in general. I would do.
You're also going with City Connect. Okay.
So how I would do it was make like New York City, like have all the sports teams, including the Jets, Giants, all in like one thing. Have the Yankees, Mets, and all that.
Really, you're leaving out the Bills, New York's true team.
Correct. Oh, okay. We'll add the Bills in there, and then we're gonna have the New York City skyline in black, and have a blue main jersey with red stripes and white, and have the number actually be the font of New York Mets. And
nice.
The name is the New York Yankees. And the helmets are going to have NYC on it, but as the Giants colors. And with the red helmet.
So from what it sounds like to me, Tyler, you are creating an absolute hodgepodge of a City Connect. That would be very busy in motion. All right, Billy.
Go ahead. Go.
You guys are thinking about like City Connect jerseys and all that fun stuff.
City Connect, reverse retro, yes.
Yeah, I'm going with the reverse retro route.
Yep. Oh, I see. I hear where this is going. Oh, this is gonna piss off all the Oilers fans.
Remember, we used the Oiler moniker for 2 years, so technically, it should be ours. So here's the thing. We swap out the baby blue for the red, and we bring back the silver oil, like the silver hair, the silver helmet with a blue oil derrick. I'm gonna say this: you probably get into a little bit of a war with Mark Davis on that one because, for some weird reason, the Raiders seem to have a fetish with the color silver and black. That's why they capitulated against the Panthers. But I like your idea. I do. I would kind of reverse it a little bit, like. Give the silver helmet, but use a navy blue oil derrick, instead of like it had a white, I believe, right? Yeah.
All right.
Well, I gotta go because I gotta get to work now.
All right, Billy.
See ya.
All right, Ricky. Here's a tough task for you.
Yeah.
What jersey concept would you pick for the NFL, and how would you design your team's jersey around it?
I would do the old school Raiders, like the silver numbers with white, with silver, the silver letters with a black jersey, with black helmets with some gold. Yes, it's Ricky. All right. I would do like the Golden Knights colors added onto the Raiders.
Oh,
down the line.
Let me add to that. So, in actuality, what I would do with that, since you're going with hockey inspired, I would do that, but instead of turning the Raiders silver, you can actually
dull the finish and make it more of a charcoal instead of a silver. So you still have the silver and black, but it's more charcoal and black with the numbers. The numbers would actually have a little bit of the sunset red piping that's on the Vegas Golden Knights as well.
And I would do the stripe on the helmet like gold or like or gold specks in the black helmet. I think that kind of cool, or chrome helmets. You could definitely do some gold flecks in the paint. I was also going to say you could golden the logo, like make the logo gold on a matte type finish helmet. Yeah, like a charcoal gray helmet. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Because Raiders never changed uniforms hardly ever, so Raiders have one of the best uniforms in football. So
yeah, they hardly changed uniforms, and their logo has stayed relatively the same, with the exception of their inaugural season when they were actually gold and black.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. So before, like I said, going to. So Billy would go reverse retro.
Yeah.
Jamie would actually go full retro. Alex and Tyler would go City Connect. Ricky would actually go hockey inspired. All great. And so with me, I said this before in our pregame. Since the NFL is implementing Christmas into their schedule full time and doing what they do for Thanksgiving and doing a Christmas style, doing Christmas and Thanksgiving Day games, why not go full ham? I'm pretty sure Nike will do it. It's the ugly sweater jerseys. That was a concept one time, and everyone actually liked it. And how I would design it, it would be absolutely wild for Buffalo. So for Buffalo, it would be the charging Bill icon, the charging Buffalo icon. However, with Santa's sleigh on it, kind of steering it forward. And then it would be then would have the blue jersey or even the white jersey. Obviously with snowflakes, with buffalo wings, and you could add other iconography there too. So the Christmas themed jersey would be very cool. Something the NFL would probably make bank on, but probably won't do because this is the no fun league after all.
I got an idea.
Go ahead, Ricky.
How about Breast Cancer Awareness Month? Like everybody wears pink
They already do that. They already do that. Yep, they already do that.
They did it for a long time until 2014, 2013. Everyone wore pink.
I thought they still had like the pink gloves and the pink cleats, something like that.
Well, they changed it to the Catch Awareness campaign with the custom cleats instead of breast cancer. They switched it to that.
So I definitely agree. Go ahead, Ricky.
Pink helmet, like the Chiefs helmet's pink, or like Chargers helmet's pink, Buffalo pink,
or the logo pink, or the logo's pink.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like neon pink. How about that?
Yeah. Which, I think everyone would go, holy shit. So I kicked this around a little bit. All right, so since we had our dream scenario, Alex, I'm going to have you pick a different one with reverse retro, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to design our reverse retros.
Okay.
I do have basically you're going to design another reverse retro. So for you, Alex. If you wonder, Ricky, are you familiar with the reverse retro NHL concept?
No.
So, the reverse retro was basically the NHL used it to bring back some throwback uniforms, or some actually did a unique spin on throwbacks and actually changed up like the logo design, like they brought back or even inverted colors. The Arizona Coyotes did like a peyote inspired Coyotes logo. It was very very interesting reverse retros.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with Jamie, Alex, Ricky, and myself. How would we design a reverse retro?
So for me, I would do a yellow string with the burgundy pants.
Okay.
We'll probably make the logo burgundy with the yellow.
So to clarify, I know your mic is terrible, Jamie. So to clarify, he wanted the gold jersey on top, burgundy pants with a yellow with the Lombardi era inspired helmet. Am I getting the gist of that, Jamie? Jamie. I guess lost him. All right, Alex.
So for me personally, I really liked the Commanders, Redskins jerseys for the 90th anniversary, which was red helmet, the arrow on the top of it. It was red jersey and brown pants. Burgundy jersey, brown pants. I love that. I wanted to come back. I wanted the design to come back. I really enjoyed watching it growing up. And I feel like we should keep that. And obviously, with it being the Commanders, we can tweak it to make it Commanders-esque. But I do want to bring back that entire uniform because I loved that reverse retro we had to honor the anniversary of the Redskins being the Redskins for so long. That it's sad that we had to change our name because I won't see it ever again.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed in both of you, Jamie and Alex, because there was a cool jersey idea right in front of you. You could have implemented the Washington Nationals old Cherry Blossom City Connects as a reverse retro. Like you could have gone with that. I'm a little disappointed, but oh well.
That was a gray and pink jersey, so I don't.
Yeah,
think that would work.
You could have done something with it.
Yeah.
Ricky.
Yes.
All right. How would you design a reverse retro for the Raiders?
Well, Raiders don't really have a retro, but so kind of modern day and old school. So I would do all white, a white helmet with Al Davis picture as a logo.
Interesting. Hey, you're embracing the concept right, actually. Because reverse retro, they were allowed to go wild.
Yeah, and just like white pants, like the jerseys everybody wore on like a special year. Was it not blackout? What was it? The jerseys called?
Color Rush. Color Rush.
I'll do all. Raiders had the cool Color Rush jerseys. I would just do Al Davis logo on it instead of the shield.
One of the better colors.
I would do something a little bit extra too.
Yeah.
Instead of the classic stripe on the side of the pants, it gets replaced with simple text. Just win, baby.
There you go. Hey, I gotta go. I have dinner ready, so I just
perfectly fine, Ricky. Thank you. Thank you.
Let you know, Jason. I got on a bowling staff company Brook and Ball review, and I can now get jerseys now. So hit me up on jerseys.
All right, sweet. See you around. See you around, Ricky.
All right, see you. All right, bye.
All right. Yep. All right, Tyler.
Yeah.
How would you? You got to do a new idea. How would you design a Giants
reverse retro.
Oh, that's going to be rough because
I think it's easy. I think there's an easy way you could do it. There is an easy way you could do a reverse retro with the New York Giants. Easy way.
You could take the dark blue and make the red. Really?
Not what I was thinking.
How I would do it was I would make the red like more of a crimson red, like a darker red.
You're thinking too hard. It's right there.
I would literally I actually don't know how I would do it, honestly.
Let me tell you how you do it. Yankees pinstripes.
Yankees or Mets paint. That would actually work, actually.
Yankees pinstripes.
With the color, it could work.
Yeah, it could work, yeah.
With the Giants, it could work. Yankees pinstripes.
But pinstripes in the NFL, though, that'd be weird.
Would you do a blue jersey?
But again, it's reverse retro. It's reverse retro. It could be done.
Would you do a blue jersey with stripes or red jersey with stripes?
I would do a mix. I would do like red, white, or red, blue, red, blue.
I would use it as an away jersey.
Okay.
An away jersey with the royal blue pinstripes.
Ooh.
That would actually look really cool, actually.
On like a white jersey.
And on a white jersey, and the helmet would actually be gray. For the first time, the Giants would use a different colored helmet than blue. They would use a gray helmet with the blue NY on it.
I actually like that.
Would you do red pants or white pants?
I would do white.
They would match the jersey. They would match the jersey. They would be, well, they wouldn't be white. They'd be gray, but they'd have the blue pinstripes.
Okay.
Yeah. It'd just be clean. All right. So now I have to design the Buffalo Bills reverse retro jersey. Oh, a tough task. Not really.
To Jim Kelly's era of the Buffalo Bills.
That's part of the design. So you take the 90s Bills jersey, okay? And you invert the colors. The main jersey color would be red. The interior stripe would still be white. The exterior stripe would be blue. And kind of like their Color Rush jersey, if that makes sense.
Oh, the red.
Yeah. And you would have either red pants or white pants. I think it would look better with the white. I think, and I would do something that Jim Kelly actually wants. Jim Kelly wants a metallic blue helmet. He sees them all the time at conventions, and he signs them. He's like, "This would look great on the field. Let's use that." So I would actually do that as a reverse retro.
That or like a crimson.
Or if I were to do something different with the reverse retro, they did something funny as an April Fool's joke for Josh Allen. That was the Buffalo Wing jersey.
Oh yeah.
It was like black, red, orange, and yellow, with like a little bit of blue in it. To symbolize like the blue cheese. It was like very weird, but
I have
funny.
to go back to work, but I'll try to rejoin it back on my phone.
Yeah. Well, we're almost done, Tyler. We're almost done.
Oh, okay. I'll just stay here then.
All right. So, and with that is the end of the first new season, or rather the first preseason week of the new season of season 4. Obviously, without one of our old heads, but it is what it is. And so, we would like to thank our affiliate for tonight. Our wonderful affiliate over at Sleeves. It's football season over on Sleeves. You know what?
why don't you shop the essentials? Get a visor, get an arm sleeve, get football gloves, get the spats, get the turf tape, the armbands, just get whatever you need to get yourself ready for the season, whether it be headbands, do-rags, elastic bands, mouth guards, chin straps, whatever for the football season for your high school or middle school athlete. Sleeves, of course, has great designs as well. I should know. I use sleeves every time I step onto the bowling alley. Compression sleeves, compression tights, great compression wear. They've got workout apparel. They've got chains. They've got a lot of stuff for your athletic time. But if you want to check out why I, Cobra, love sleeves so much, use our affiliate link in the bio wherever you get your podcast to show your channel some love and check out some great drippy compression wear over at Sleeves. That's SLEEFS.com. The link is in the bio. And of course, can't end the podcast without thanking you, the listeners, for listening. And don't forget, listen to our other podcasts. The Lap Down, Passing the Pigskin, coming up on the 7th. We have the Dirt and Turf podcast, our baseball podcast. We have the Handed Down Beatdown, which next week, next Sunday, the 10th, Alex and I, will be having a one-on-one discussion with ranch hand Sean Carlson, an indie wrestler who I know personally through my time in the ring, learning how to wrestle, even though it was short. We also have Biscuits and Penalties coming up in the pipeline later this year, so Alex is definitely ready for that. And thank you for listening to the Heart Count. I'm Cobra. On behalf of Tyler, Alex, Jamie, Ricky, and Billy, we'll see you on the field. Set up!